Our second recipient of the Engineering Medal for Entrepreneurship is Nancy Hill.
My name's Nancy Hill. I'm a partner in Hill Schumacher, a patent and trademark agency firm that Lynn and I started 30 years ago. And I graduated in engineering, worked as a consulting engineer, and went to law school. As an articling student, it was very clear that I really liked working with the inventions and figuring out what's new and inventive. When I qualified as a patent agent, 13 people in Canada qualified as a patent agent. When I graduated in engineering, there was less than 5% women. I think getting the P.Eng was critical for me in being part of the engineering community. It absolutely made a difference that I was a professional engineer. And as I became involved with PEO, my clients knew that I had taken on a leadership role within the organization. And people would say, "You're not an engineer, you're a lawyer." And my answer would be that I work at the intersection of engineering and law. Both of those disciplines are critical in terms of what I do. And I work with engineers to figure out what's the point of their invention and how best to protect their invention. And my engineering background is critical. Lynn and I had worked at the same firm, and we very much had complementary skills. So he has a PhD in physical chemistry, and I was an engineer lawyer. So we pretty much did a broad range of patents, and we really focused on the startups and the research and development that was coming out of the universities. We developed great relationships with the funding for R&D and with the tech transfer offices at the universities. And so it was quite broad-ranging work that we did. I was really proud when we got the patent for a robot for use in an MRI. And it was all about not creating artifacts in the images from the MRI. It was pretty exciting. And my other big one, I would bet everyone has used that I've patented, because we had a client patents for the soap dispensers that were in airports across the world and many hospitals. Lynn and I have been big supporters of U of T for a long time, but when the hatchery started, it was like, we should support this because it's supporting entrepreneurs and that's what we care about. But early on in my career, I did a continuing ed program for U of T where I taught about all the different types of intellectual property. I had been involved with PEO and OPEA and other organizations, because I would say I've been involved in volunteering in the engineering, entrepreneurship space for the last 30 years. I was president 23-24 at Engineers Canada, and I was president of PEO 2019 to 2020. So I had been on PEO Council, and I served for 7 years as a Lieutenant Governor appointee. And I had been chair of the Women in Engineering Advisory Committee when we got the act changed to include harassment as part of professional misconduct. I would say that was my biggest accomplishment during that phase of my volunteering. When I heard that I was going to win the medal for engineering entrepreneurship, I was thrilled. I think of myself as helping entrepreneurs more than being an entrepreneur myself, but to be recognized by my peers is a huge honor.
In recognition of her extraordinary success in bridging engineering and law to fuel innovation and entrepreneurial growth across Canada, Nancy Hill is a worthy recipient of the Engineering Medal for Entrepreneurship.